you like these stories and you want to follow the giants along on their adventures, please hit the subscribe button. The Magic Pillowcase. It was a beautiful spring day up on the mountain when Mom Giant had everyone gather around in the living room. She then announced, "It's spring cleaning day, guys. We're going to clean our whole mountain house from top to bottom. We're going to clear out all the things we don't use anymore, and we're going to scrub everything so clean and shiny. I'll have you guys start in the toy room, and each of you can pick 3 toys or games you don't want anymore." "But Mom, I don't want to get rid of any of my things," Luna announced. "Well, maybe you can just find some things that are either broken or games that are missing pieces that you don't use anymore. We just have so much stuff in this mountain house and it's not very big." While Mom stayed in the kitchen to start her cleaning there, the kids went off to the toy room. They dragged their feet because they were not excited about cleaning out their toys and getting rid of anything. Once there, Luna said, "Look at all these toys. I can't decide any to get rid of. I love all of them. Look this is an octopus that my friend made me. And look at this. This is the puzzle that Grandma gave me. I can't get rid of this, even though it is missing 2 pieces." Bo started with his tool bench. He organized all of his tools, and he decided that every single one of them was very important, and he could not get rid of any of those. He then walked over to the bookshelf and started putting the books away. There was books that had torn pages, there was books that were colored on, and he could not get rid of any of those either. "Look at this toy car. I know it's missing a wheel, but I just love it. I got it on my birthday and I just can't get rid of it yet," he said, picking up one of his toy cars. "I know, Bo, this is such a bummer," Luna answered him. Apple Peach Banana started organizing the games. As she was putting the games away, she noticed some of the games were missing pieces, but she just couldn't get rid of any of them. Now that they were all organized and all of the pieces and cards and dice were put in the correct boxes, she said, "Hey guys, maybe now that all the games are put away and in the correct boxes, we'll be able to play them more." "Yeah, let's play games later after we're done cleaning," Bo said. Ernie was by the train tracks, and he was pulling a train around, having the little magnetic parts get attached to each other to order them all up. One of the trains had the wheels completely smashed, and he decided this was going to be one of the things that he gets rid of. "Hey guys, I found one thing I can get rid of," and he held up the toy train. Bo said, "But you can't get rid of that. That's my toy." While her brothers were arguing about whether or not to keep the train that had the broken wheels, Luna grabbed her cat pillowcase. It was a pillowcase that had cats all over it that she loved, that her grandma had made her as a gift. She started loading it up with toys that were on the floor. Figured she could sort the toys later after they were all picked up. She put 6 stuffed animals in it. She was putting puzzle pieces in it. She was putting blocks in it. She put some roller blades in it. She put her doll in it. She put Apple Peach Banana's doll in it. She put markers in it. She put a couple books in it. And after she felt like she had put a lot of things in it, she lifted it up and it felt super light. And there was still plenty of room for more things. She was a little bit confused, so then she started picking up things like the toy guns that her brothers had and her brother's car set. hair bows, hairbrushes, her play horses, arts and crafts like beads and glue sticks. Soon, the entire floor of the playroom was picked up. And she still had more room than the pillowcase. This was quite mysterious. Bo and Ernie were still fighting behind Luna when she peeked inside the pillowcase. And then it happened. Ernie pushed Bo. Bo landed on Luna, and Luna fell into the pillowcase. There was so much room in there. There was all her toys that she had picked up, all the games, all the puzzle pieces, all of the arts and crafts there in her pillow. And there was still plenty of room for her to walk around. She then spent the next 2 hours organizing her pillowcase. She put all the books in one spot and all the arts and crafts in another spot. She put her horses next to the arts and crafts, and she put her brother's toy cars and car tracks next to that. After she had put everything away in what she thought would make a good spot, there was still enough room for her to practice cartwheels. So she spent a few minutes messing around and doing cartwheels before she decided that she better figure out a way out of this pillowcase. Using her brother's car tracks and some books, she was able to make a sort of ladder to climb out. She climbed out and looked around the toy room. It looked amazingly clean, and she knew that her mom would be very happy with the results. She went and found her mom, who was outside cleaning the rugs, and said, "Mom, we cleaned the toy room. Come and see." Mom Giant answered, "Did you all pick out items that you were willing to get rid of?" Luna said, "I found a way we can keep everything. It's all organized." "Okay, Luna, let me come and see how you guys did." Mom Giant followed Luna and Bo and Ernie and Apple Peach Banana into the toy room, and she was amazed. Everything had its own place. The puzzles had a place, the books had a place, the trains and train track had a place. And she asked, "Well, what are the things that you're going to get rid of? It looks so clean in here. You must have taken some stuff out." Luna said, "Mom, I found a solution." She then grabbed the pillowcase and opened it up and said, "Mom, this is a magic pillowcase. I can put things in it and it's never full. Do you want to climb in and see?" "Don't be silly, Luna. I can't fit in that pillowcase," Mom Giant answered. "Yes, you can. Watch," Luna said, as she put one of her feet into the pillowcase and then her other foot into the pillowcase, and then waved and disappeared. Then Apple Peach Banana came over and said, "Watch, Mom," as she put one of her feet into the pillowcase and then the other foot into the pillowcase, and she too disappeared. At this point, Mom Giant was getting a bit nervous. She grabbed the pillowcase up, put one of her feet in there, and then the other foot, and she too disappeared. When Mom Giant opened her eyes, she saw she was in the pillowcase with Luna and Apple Peach Banana. Luna gave her a tour of where all the toys were, and Mom Giant replied, "This is so organized. I love this magic pillowcase. All right, you can keep all of your things. I'm glad that we found a spot for them." "Really, Mom, we can? We can keep everything?" Luna answered. "Yes, I just wanted it to be less cluttered. And with everything in this magic pillowcase, your playroom is less cluttered. Now, how do we get out of here?" then showed her mom the ladder she had made using car tracks and books. Mom Giant climbed out, Luna Giant climbed out, and Apple Peach Banana climbed out. Now that the toy room is all organized, let's continue on our cleaning. Luna, grab the sweeper. Bo, grab the mop. Apple, grab the dustpans. And Ernie, grab the sponges. The kids did as their mother had asked and grabbed all the cleaning supplies. They then got to work scrubbing the windows, scrubbing the floors, scrubbing the door handles, scrubbing the light switches, and the counters. The whole mountain house was clean by dinner time. Dad Giant grilled up some food, and while they were all eating, they sat back and enjoyed their nice, clean home. Even though I don't like to clean, Mom, I'm really glad that we have a clean house now, Luna said. Yeah, me too, Bo agreed. It really is simple things that make us happy, Dad declared. And after dinner, all the Giants were pretty tired from working all day. They spent the rest of the evening lying around in their hammock, reading books and singing songs. And at bedtime, they were excited to play in their playroom the next day and even check out the Magic Pillowcase. The end. Good night, Giants. Make sure your eyes are closed and you're in a comfortable place. We are going to start with your toes. With your eyes shut, I want you to picture the color turquoise. A nice pale turquoise. And while you're picturing turquoise, your toes are falling asleep. Your toes are falling asleep. Now, with your eyes still closed, I want you to picture the color peach. And while picturing the color peach, your feet are falling asleep. Your feet are falling asleep. Now picture the color pale pink. And while you're picturing pink, your legs are falling asleep. Your legs are falling asleep. Picturing the color mustard, your hips are falling asleep. Your hips are falling asleep. Now, with your eyes still closed, picture the color green. Your tummy is falling asleep. Your tummy is falling asleep. While you picture the color blue, your chest is falling asleep. Your chest is falling asleep. While picturing the color black, your fingers are falling asleep. Your fingers are falling asleep. Picturing the color orange. Your hands are falling asleep. Your hands are falling asleep. You can see the color white. It's a nice, fuzzy, soft white. Your arms are falling asleep. Your arms are falling asleep. Now you can see the color tan. You can picture it in your mind. Your shoulders are falling asleep. Your shoulders are falling asleep. We'll move on to the color gray. Your neck is falling asleep. Your neck is falling asleep. And with your face totally relaxed, now thinking of your favorite color, what other color that might be. It can be a color we've already said. It could be a new color. Picture that color. Your head is falling asleep. Your head is falling asleep.